wrap it up as they do have the control over the area with the positioning.
See, he held on to Xur's Shadow, didn't want to commit it. I kind of agree, it kind of was odd to see Gods use that at the end, but that pulse going to come through, it's going to connect, and Adam's going to go down, and this is the last fight of the point here. Even self-destruct being thrown in.
vallutaja getting a crucial post bomb in the nick of time. xepheR moves in with the self-destruct, does pick up the kill onto Morte, and that's going to be forcing out his transcendence now. The overtime ticking up here for eUnited, sent straight up into the skybox. sharyk doing work, he's still got that primal rage to work with. So much cap time already for Cloud9. They almost actually turned this, but it's going to be tough for them now when the ultimate situation is looking so dire. And as they're beating down onto them, I believe it is just Adam left alive onto the point. One single sole survivor against the world, and eUnited will be the winners of this first round, at least, in Nepal.
Can clearly see the problem with Ryan. And let's see how Cloud9 rotates around the map here.
This is what eUnited did last time. They were running against the tank composition on Sanctum, at least. They rotated all the way around like this. I believe it was Cloud9 before. They were playing another tank-based team, but they let them get position on the point. But look at that, a pick onto Morte. Didn't really know where he was standing. A bit of a beef from him. God's finding that kill will open things up for them. So now the point can safely be capped up here. There's no speed boost to try and contest it. Kruise is forced onto the point to try and...
KAISER now getting on top of the point with his team. He's going to help him try to contest it. Sunburst may popped in out of the defending side for eUnited. Garden's only going to hit onto one though, and that man's around the corner. uNFixed eventually going to follow as he does take Surefour with him with the Helix rocket, but there's the Shadow coming in. It catches onto Kruise, and Kruise is going to be focused down, but vallutaja is there to help out to eliminate KAISER, and the point's at 98%. Cloud9 are losing men left and right, and even Gods is just being flown into the sky as the Fat Man will eventually fall. And now with Adam the last man alive on the point, that should do it, and eUnited should have a 2-0 lead on Nepal.
What a great fight by eUnited there. They'll be moving compositions over now. Cloud9 flexing their versatility, and Roolf with the entry. Headshots onto Morte, fully charged up across the map. Good night, sunshine, and taking this fight is going to be a 6v5. KAISER wants to get the aggression straight into them, putting in damage. Gods with another one as well. Meanwhile, as vallutaja is trying to tangle with the bubble, but the bubble is winning over him. And Cloud9 now going to be capping up the point.
xepheR on the receiving end though. Insane when it comes to actually landing the extra damage it requires on him with hitting his leaps, hitting his rocket pack leaps. Because it obviously provides like an extra 50 in damage, which helps you burst someone down, and you need every bit of damage you possibly can. Now the final fight, break it off here for both these two teams, 99 to 98%. Kruise going in with the ultimate. He's trying to focus down on the Gods, but he just can't connect. Surefour is going to chime in and take him down.
So close to winning map number 1 here. Overtime ticking over. Cloud9, however, coming out on top. sharyk, if he's got anything to say about it, pops off the primal rage, going to keep the overtime ticking and burning brightly into the dark night. Still searching for the opportunities, not quite working out for him. He's going to get focused down here. xepheR putting in a tremendous amount of work. Last minute switch off to Soldier 76 as well for his team, and that'll be it. Cloud9 claim a round on the board. Can they get...
Otherwise they will get value from the Soldier, and they won't win a poke war.
Wow, that was close. Boombox was almost winning out that 1v1 against Surefour in the end, but damage is being done most definitely here. We see Cloud9 putting in the work. Roolf is playing neatly tucked away behind the rest of his team. Discord Orb's going to be assisting them here as well. Look at that damage as well. Morte in a bit of trouble, is going to get finally brought down. Point is unlocked, and Cloud9 can safely take it. So you're right in your previous prediction there, Swoosh, as well. Cloud9 going to be switching to the dive composition now as opposed to tanks.
That means they can't run the Genji since Kruise is the Genji player.
98, and he's get on the point. Overtime ticks over. Cloud9 need to make the magic happen here. See them, they've got ults to use as well. Transcendence popping off here. Going to be using the Dragon Blade into the back line. Sound barrier in response. eUnited going to be trying to take this fight to the bitter end. Still playing the point. 3/4 of the cap time going to Cloud9. Gods feeling very weak, and they will flip it back over here. eUnited still not losing a single player. In fact, it's going to be vallutaja who finds the first blood in that engagement. Morte with a follow-up as well. Adam, however, gets the boop off onto Kruise. That could be critical for them. Still, sharyk in the back, putting in the crucial damage where it counts. Tactical visor being used as well there by uNFixed just to clear them off to the point. Boombox very weak. Post bomb, he connects it! Surefour, incredible! But still, the cap time coming in for eUnited. It will trigger the overtime. They need to be getting onto it right now. Are they going to be able to do it? The boop from Adam, he just ticks it over for the rest of the team. Cloud9, can they still do this? Morte with the boop, pushing them away. Primal Rage now going to be used by KAISER as well to prolong the end of this fight off, but he gets focused down. And Boombox is popping off for days. Look at him! He's like a DPS, man. It's ridiculous.
That's the Boombox I know from scrims.
Oh my goodness.
He's insane with his accuracy. Just to add on that deep.
Two tanks sitting on top of that payload who can quickly get back to help Surefour.
Oh
very tough to take it.
Transcendence going to be used here by Roolf, trying to keep them alive. Gods ends up falling here. Kruise using his Dragon Blade. That's going to force out the sound barrier as well by eUnited, trying to take this fight further down, and Adam falls. Didn't quite have the resurrect, but he was very close to it, and that is going to be a game changer right now. sharyk moving in with the Primal Rage, just knocking him around. Bit of last-minute congestion coming out by xepheR as well as he zips around the point. The cap is going to be going their way, contested, booped away, and there you have it. eUnited going to be finally clinching this one out with...
I don't think so. Kruise is going to look for the supports here.
Here we go. Cloud9 trying to initiate. Kruise going to be using the Dragon Blade. Oh, there we go. There's a kill onto Roolf. Moves forward, tries to get the D-Mech. Slicing. Will eventually do it, but the self-destruct going to be popped off here. But 5 down already for Cloud9. There's going to be no resurrect available whatsoever, as they're not even running a Mercy in the first place. But second checkpoint now for eUnited.
So awkward to see that.
Cloud9 currently with the advantage when it comes to the health pools, but not quite using the ultimates just yet.
Kruise has got Blade, he's got the opportunity to turn this one. There's no support ultimates left for him to do anything, and Kruise is still holding on to this. Does he want to use this to finally finish off this point? You can see the payload is still moving. We've seen it contested every once in a while, but with Gods going down, Boombox eliminates xepheR, and with Kruise having his Blade up, I see no way Cloud9 can stop this payload from pushing. 3 meters left to go, and there they go. Finally able to contest it back in the payload. Looks like the post bomb won't connect just yet, but this is going to be eUnited still picking up kills.
That is incredible. Kruise saving the Blade for the crucial time. Gods are going to try it. Doesn't quite work out for him. And that is an improvement from the eUnited we've seen. One of the major issues I think people had with the way
he had it, but they shouldn't know he had it. But let's see, it's the last fight here. eUnited still has ult.
Hello, Surefour?
Oh dear, Surefour's been brought down. 17 seconds remaining on the clock here for Cloud9 to move forward. eUnited putting in the work, Boombox as well, supplying it with his Discord orbs. Going to be sending in the self-destruct. For now, at least 7 seconds remaining. Ultimate still online for them. Vallutaja holding onto this pulse bomb. Now KAISER moving into the back. Primal Rage in hand. See if he can put in a bit of damage for them. Self-destruct not going to be catching onto anyone as it stands. The suit comes out now. Surefour with the barrage. Going to be defended up, but the EMP will cut him off short before he can finish off the barrage. In the end, overtime still going in the favor here of eUnited as they are fully alive and well. Finishing up these final few players. Overtime finishing down for them. It's going to tick over as Gods manages to find himself onto the payload in the final stretches of time, but it will tick down, and there you have it.
Sombra is scary. Sombra is really scary.
They try and contest the point. They've got no one in the back to try and flank them, but they're going to be moving forward. Speed boost in hand. We're moving forward. KAISER raising the shield. Tesla Cannon going to be working through that, putting some damage onto him.
You see Morte just spamming off those orbs. From the high ground for the mini with the high ground with Mega, sorry. KAISER, going to keep the shield up. The Bio Grenade come in. It's going to connect onto Adam, and the charge is going to come through. He's not going to connect onto sharyk. God's able to get Boombox down. So that's an Ana player now out, and that's a big support gone.
We get a rude awakening by the Tristan.
This is it.
Oh, we're going to find out here as they're going to push in. xepheR just come in. There's the Blade, just like you said, and there's a Transcendence, and God's immediately just turning away from this one, realizing, oh, well, there's really not much I can do here. But Bo5's already been taken down by Roolf. And Kruise is unable to do anything with this Nano Blade so far because we did see Roolf have his own Transcendence.
Yeah, the Transcendence by Cloud9 not really working out for him too well because Gods to get Bio Grenaded up, but Roolf turning up for his team, putting in the damage, putting in the work. Now looking around for opportunities. Boombox still putting in the heals, but the kills feed completely filled up with red right now as Cloud9 dominating this first checkpoint. Used by a casual passive playstyle as it stands. Surefour finds the first kill onto sharyk. That's the main tank gone. eUnited now forcing their hand a little bit. Damage being popped into Discord orbs as well. The rest of Cloud9 searching for an opportunity. Kruise jumps onto the back lines, putting in so much work. Roolf on 14 HP. Kruise will end up clinching it, and uNFixed using his own tactical visor to force him out. The peel comp is there. Cloud9 aren't going to be running him down, but when they lose that many players, can't really take the fight, and they have to back off.
They got a third, though.
Yeah. You see how fast xepheR and KAISER is.
Cloud9 working their magic. God's going to be picking up the kill onto Kruise here. Primal Rage used by sharyk as well. KAISER finding the picks here for his team. Morte, a bit of trouble trying to lay down the damage, but he's on 27 HP. He will be beaten down. One tick once going their way as they're moving in. It might just be a second contestation coming out as well. sharyk moves onto the point, but he gets bursted down. Cloud9, are they going to be able to do this? Currently 3/4 of the way. Roolf popping off Kruise now, using his own Dragon Blade, but is it going to be good enough? Surefour's positioning, has the tactical visor. Contestation coming out. They cannot do it. In the glimpse of a moment, though, we do see eUnited. Morte moves on with his own Transcendence. sharyk as well jumping onto the point, but there's too little too late. Cloud9 will manage to secure the second checkpoint.
uNFixed has to get this in Yata. That's all he has to do, pretty much.
That's the win condition.
Well, we can see where maybe Roolf is going to be sitting currently, maybe trying to avoid this, knowing it's going to be coming in for him. We can see them clicking around the back, trying to get the information, most importantly, uNFixed, as they're actually grouping up quite heavily here. And that's going to be Soldier going down, sharyk falling before any ultimates are even used, but Trans being popped out of both teams, and Kruise picks up a kill. So there's a lot of ultimates maybe being wasted out of Cloud9 because they've already lost too many men, and they still have the EMP. Can they potentially use this EMP to snowball that second point?
Yes, that's what they're going to look to do. They know that they force the transcendence, so they should know there's a sound barrier. Let's see if uNFixed keeps his cool. Maybe he goes for the EMP on the Lucio.
Second kill onto Adam here. This is turnable for them. sharyk getting gods as well. Points are going to start to get played. Cloud9 falling at the seams, it feels like. Still no tick on the board. Self-destruct going to be sent in. KAISER tries to defend from it, but he's going to get absolutely swarmed now still. No tick on the board. Cloud9 trying to defend this. Gods has a Dragon Blade, but Kruise is going to be using his. And his own is going to be a mishmash of ultimates as he absolutely slams them into the ground. 2 ticks going their way. Roolf is sliced and served up on a silver platter, all off the back of those kills. Kruise, as it stands, just a battle of raw attrition.
Yeah, Boombox almost has his nano up already too. At 90%, he's doing so much healing here. Even with sharyk just absorbing so much damage. These bio grenades just throwing down our lane perfectly. And the first kill just might come in. God's already about half HP here in Valu. About to get his post bomb here. Cloud9 are struggling to make this attack work, but they're still picking up at least 1 or 2 kills.
Okay, post bomb comes out as well. vallutaja is trying to defend this one still. It is Adam just playing it, contesting the point to a certain degree. He can't actually be killed. Look at him just hiding up there. vallutaja finally going to be bringing him down. xepheR tries his hardest to stall it out. And the primal rage used by KAISER as well now. They're trying to take this to the tail end of the fight. 26 seconds remaining. Opting to use it, tries to bring them both down. Does actually bring down uNFixed.
No!
This is actually doable for them as well. Look at this. Incredible stuff. Cloud9 going to be able to take this off the back of that. KAISER with the primal rage just opening it up. This is going to be crucial now. Can Cloud9 do this? 13 seconds now for them to make this final attempt, and it will be one attempt indeed. Sound barrier is going to be used, but it doesn't catch onto Roolf. They're focusing him down. He pops the transcendence early, but he gets knocked onto the low ground. This could be critical for them. Moving in now. Kruise using his own Dragon Blade. See if he can make it work, and Cloud9 do not get a single point and tick onto it.
Let's see the
did
chat.
they touch it? Are we going to see? Are we going to see it? Is chat going to do it?
I do believe so.
Things up and go right now just because of that fact that they're in constant camping?
No, they're probably still gonna stick to it because EMP is still so strong against tanks, even though they're gonna have ults. They just have to not get caught out. Ults with another hook.
Okay, this is it. Kills flowing in right now. eUnited already claiming 3. Only got Surefour and xepheR surviving. They need to contest this point. 1 tick on the board. xepheR going to be moving out here as well. Outside the mech, Gods goes for the hook. Does connect it onto Boombox, putting in a damage. vallutaja, 15 health. Has to blink himself away. Is it going to be doable for them? He's moving in. He's built up the EMP. That could be working out for him. Finds 2 kills as a result. Relocates in. Still has the EMP to work with. Contestation coming out. There's going to be that hog used by Gods. KAISER with a fire strike finds the kill onto vallutaja. 2 ticks going their way. Cloud9 opting to just defend the last point.
Let's see if uNFixed can actually get a good EMP on the second stage here. As I said, it's really hard, but if he does it, they can totally snowball this.
55 seconds on the clock here. It's do or die time right now. If you're a Cloud9 fan, moves into the back again, focusing down. Roolf has the EMP in hand. Kruise finds the kill. Meanwhile, onto Gods. It's going to be a tank missing from the equation. Now it's going to be again the D-Mech coming out from him. Surefour pops off his own tactical visor with the nano boost, but he's got nothing to shoot. Again, eUnited, the positioning is perfect. eUnited finds another kill. KAISER maybe biting off a little more than he can chew. The reflex comes out, fire strike sent straight back into his face. And here it is now. Kruise using his own Dragon Blade into this fight. Tranquility used by Cloud9, trying to stall out this battle as long as they possibly can. 19 seconds remaining. Now comes the EMP. Cloud9 falling to pieces. Only 3 remaining onto the point. xepheR will try in a last-ditch effort to try and secure this out. Tranquility, however, used as well. Self-destruct might be able to burst themselves through it, but right now, backing off. KAISER, there's a 3-man Earth Shatter. Has he done it for his team? Fire strike. It's a 2K. This is why they call him the Emperor. sharyk trying to force out the point. Boombox as well into the meanwhile. Kruise switch strikes in, puts in the damage, but he's being brought down. Cloud9, defending this. The overtime ticks down. Incredible plays.
The shot into the biotic grenade.
Oh my goodness.
I think...
Target as well, but Cloud9 are playing this quite elegantly, just dancing them around the map. They don't want to get caught in this position. Gods, he's spotted. Kruise goes to the reflex. Kruise, he might be in a bit of trouble. He's going to get jumped on. Meanwhile, vallutaja in the back. Might be taking a 1v1 here against Surefour. Surefour's so weak. Has to get healed up. Will get the bio grenade launched onto him. Now they're going to start to cap it up. They need to start to try and contest this one. vallutaja on the point. Cloud9 in the corner. Trying to play this, already a tick on the board right now for eUnited as they're playing this forward. KAISER walks forward, but he's being assaulted from multiple angles. vallutaja is still waiting to build up his pulse bomb, and now he's got it. This could be the time to strike. Sends it in. Doesn't quite find the kill, but the damage is done. Regardless of that, uNFixed finding the first frag. 2 ticks underway. The hook from Gods will bring up a kill for them. Still no ult, so to really turn this in their favor. And surely, after this final few players, Surefour, as soon as he goes down, Adam will fall once again. Bit of stall coming out from them. xepheR still on the point, will get desuited. No opportunity.
United plays that so well. Like, Surefour is trying to deny vallutaja in alley, but Boombox helps him out, throws a discord on Surefour, so Surefour has to go back.
Goldshire Studio. And Cloud9, they are just getting snowballed so hard here.
That's the problem with switching comms, right? You have no ultimates, so you have to fight into an uphill battle. They just have all the ultis to be able to snowball the second stage. On third stage, they will have their ultis up and may be able to make a stand. Oh, let's see.
Stops moving. Dragon Blade coming out. Kruise with the kill. Well, Gods, I should say, using his own Dragon Blade, but he will fall in the end. eUnited finding the kills where it counts. And the cart will continue to move forward into the second checkpoint.
Coming up big again. He got the kill on the Gods during the Dragon Blade.
Try to kill Kruise, really. But let's see what United decides to do.
Here it comes. Kruise, Dragon Blade unleashed. Not finding the opportunities, but it does bring down Gods in the end. Still, ultimates available. Cloud9 only opting to use KAISER's Primal Rage has knocked them back. Now they're going to be dropping the beat. They're trying to bait out this EMP for as long as they possibly can. Not working out for them. Sound barrier used as well. Now the Tranquility. Roolf trying to defend them. They are finding the kills here now, Jason.
Yeah, uNFixed look for this EMP. Actually might be able to use it here on top of the payload. He catches onto 2 or 3 people as Roolf's going to go down immediately here because he only has 50 HP. Volley gets a second kill onto Adam. The pulse one's going to come through and not connect, unfortunately, but it's not going to stop Kruise. Switching to the Widowmaker, trying to snipe people from testing that payload. And with the he catches Surefour. He's looking for the second as well, getting the chip damage in. The payload's moving. No one's stopping it in Cloud9. Will not be able to halt this payload, and we are going to see eUnited finish with.
Maybe they have to try and bait him. Like KAISER jumps up, then backs down immediately and try to clear point. But
well, they got the position this time at least. KAISER having the backup of Gods there, which has forced uNFixed to back away with Boombox, but they get the position yet again, is able to retain his high ground position. Sharyk to go down after killing Gods though. xepheR's going to be there on the Diva again to continue to deny his position. As now KAISER's going to actually pop the ultimate to knock them away, and the Transcendence is going to be used as well.
uNFixed doesn't really know what to do. He uses his tactical visor to try and claim the final members of these fights, but the defense matrix from xepheR is doing a decent job of mitigating that once again in KAISER, just body blocking the enemy team. vallutaja's still in the background. He's got a pulse bomb in hand, but he needs to go huge with it if he wants to try and turn this around. As it stands, Cloud9 getting a decent temp. Now God's moving in. Dragon Blade, seeing if he can pick up the kills. He will get one at least onto uNFixed, not getting brought down. Contested still. Now the sound barrier used. eUnited trying to take this fight into the bitter end. Gods are going to be falling once again. KAISER's still about though, causing a bit of havoc for them. xepheR as well. Defense matrix going to be basically destroying them, and Surefour comes in with the pulse bomb. vallutaja senses his own out, gets eaten out of the way. Still contesting. Nobody's really bringing him down, but he will eventually get beaten, and it will be the cap. So Cloud9 managing to get that first checkpoint.
Roolf actually pops it. Not sure exactly what caused that one, but this is going to be huge.
This is it, EMP in hand. Cloud9 need to win this if they want any chance of staying in the tournament. EMP going to be connecting onto multiple enemies. Sound barrier going to be used afterwards, but it's Cloud9 coming on top. They find 3 kills, make it 4. sharyk's going to be falling as well. vallutaja tries to delay for as long as he possibly can, but he gets brought into a swift end there by Gods. Just running straight into him. The capture point going to be moving out here. eUnited realize no opportunity to try and defend this. 1 more minute and 30 seconds here for them. uNFixed. Troubling scenario, has to relocate back, but they're going to be caught in between the grinder of Cloud9. Brought to a swift end, swift strike in, God's putting in the damage.
And eUnited will move on to play against Rogue in the grand finals, but here's the attack. They're going to be looking to push in. xepheR get an initial kill on sharyk, does allow him to actually get some sort of ground with the payload, but we're still seeing eUnited trying to commit. Kruise pops his Dragon Blade, he's looking for these kills, he gets Roolf down, he's looking for that second as he charges back to the payload, but he gets nothing more than this. The overtime is starting to take away, and Cloud9 have to get progress.
They do, they're already risking Roolf as well into this fight. They're trying to move in, trying to put in the damage. KAISER lays down the bubble, bit of damage mitigation for them, but they need to stay around the cart. The overtime ticking over, and eUnited are just overwhelming them with sheer force and presence. Boombox at the Discord, or putting in the work. The damage is coming in, only 3 members of Cloud9 remaining. Boombox will end up falling here. Surefour finds the kill, stays onto the point, but it's the Primal Rage from sharyk that finishes them off. The overtime ticks down, and that is it. Cloud9, we're going home, taking 3rd place. eUnited moving into the grand finals here.
Boombox popping up in the end there.